So basically, there are a lot of political leaders and public officials that are out of control. So they write the bills that are ineligible, and out of the bills are going to maybe 40,000 pages, and total complexity has dramatically negative impact on our lives. So if you are a veteran coming back from Iraq or Vietnam, you've faced blizzard of paperwork to get your benefits. If you are trying to get small business loan, you face result of paperwork. So how what are we gonna do about it? I define simplicity as means to achieving quality, transparency, empathy, building humanity in communication. I've been simplifying things for 30 years. I come out of advertising and design business. My focus is to understand you people, how you interact with government to get your benefit, how you interact with business to decide whom you are going to do your business with, how you view brands. So, very quickly, President Obama said, I don't see why we can't have one page plain English consumer credit agreement. And so I locked myself in a room, figured out content, and organized the document and write it in plain English. I I've had it checked with the two top consumer lawyers um, in the country, and this is a real thing. And I had, um, and then I went one step further and said, why do we have to stick with the Stodger lawyer and just have a paper document? Let's go online. So maybe many people might need help in computation. So working with Harvard Business School, you will see this example when you're talking about minimum payment. So if you spend $62 for a meal, um for a meal, and the longer you take to pay out the loan, you'll see over the period of time using a minimum payment, it's $99.77. How about that? Do you think your bank is going to show that to people? But it's gonna work. It's effective, more effective than just computational aids. What about terms like over the limit? Perhaps it's a stealth thing. So define it in context. Show people what it means. So when you put it in plain English, you can almost force the institution to give people a way, a default out of that, not put themselves at risk. Plain English is about changing the content. So one of the things I'm most proud of is this agreement for IBM. It's a grid, it's a calendar. So such at such and such date, IBM has responsibilities. You have responsibilities received very favorably by business. So there is one good news to announce today. Each year, 1 in 10 taxpayers are receives a notice from the IRS. So there are 100 million those letters that go out. So running through those typical letters, I run it through my simplicity, and they are ineligible. All the parts of the document in red are not intelligible. So we looked at doing over 1,000 letters that cover 70% of transaction in plain English. So they have been tested in a laboratory. I run it through my lab. When I run it through my lab, uh, so all heat mapping shows everything is intelligible, and the IRS has introduced the program. There are a couple of things that I want to couple of things that are going on right now that I want to bring to your attentions. So there are a lot of discussions about consumer credit, a consumer financial protect agency, how to mandate simplicity. So we see a lot of complexity, and it's incumbent upon us and this organization, I believe, to make clarity, transparency, empathy a national priority. So there is no way we should allow the government to communicate the way they communicate. There is no way that we should do business with companies that have agreements with the stealth provision and that are unintelligible. So how are we going to change the world? Make quality, transparency, and simplicity national priority.